Are you okay?
Eliminated in Q1 is the Haas of Charlotte Perkins, Jarvis Coyd in the Racing Bull, Senor Ghost in the Aston Martin, and Rio Harris having that crash in the Ferrari. And that is going to put him into third place, just under 2/10 off his teammate. Mythos Speed is on an improved lap himself and crosses the line now to go into 7th place. And now around that last corner, foot flat to the floor, crosses the line. That is 6th position for Miguel, but now finds himself at risk of elimination in Q2 unless he can pull a lap just where he needs it, because if he does a clean lap, I'm sure he will be quick enough. But he's not invalidated yet on this run, so it's looking pretty good. Improvements also coming in from Dropbox, who's about just less than a tenth slower than Adam. Edwards about half a second slower, so's Tezza. Also Parker out there is a couple of tenths slower than Adam in the first sector. Middle sector times come in, and once again Adam a few tenths up on those. He needs to be beating. Slightly slower though than Tezza actually, who's managed to pull out something in the middle sector. So Adam crosses a line now for Williams and goes into 5th place. Here is Parker crossing the line. Parker into 4th. Dropbox will be next. Dropbox across the line. It's 10th position. That puts him at risk because it's the Sauber of Tezza. Can Tezza make Q3? Tezza crosses the line. He's only in 13th position. Edwards seems to have backed out of this. The Mercedes of LOL, though, really needs a lap here. Can LOL spoil Dropbox's party? LOL crosses the line, but he can't deny Dropbox a place in Q3, and the Mercedes finds himself eliminated in Q2. The driver who finished 3rd in the championship last season now finds himself not making the top 10 shootout. Eliminated in Q2 is the Mercedes of LOL, Mythos Speed in the Haas, Tezza and Edward in the Sauber, and Danny Zvart, who had an instant in Q1 as well. He'll get the power down though. DRS active, and up to the line for Malakai with the quickest time, of course. What does his teammate do? His teammate's into 2nd place, G's, and then Dropbox into 3rd. Parker is the slowest of the drivers we've seen. Miguel, with that penalty, goes up to 4th place as a couple more are on laps. Fluck and also James Nias, who's running to the line. The Ferrari looking to go to the quickest time we've seen, but Jake Fluck, meanwhile, is going even quicker than James Nias. Purple first sector, purple in the middle sector. Can this be a total purple lap from Jake Fluck? And it is. By 7/10 of a second, he goes quickest, ahead of James Nias. So, James Nias thought he was onto something there, but Jake Fluck immediately blows the competition away. Hekaron towards turn 9 and turn 10 in the Racing Bulls, the reserve driver, free agent. Surely based on this performance so far, he's got to have some interest. This is looking good for the Racing Bulls, but obviously qualifying's one thing, racing is another. And Hekaron is now just a little bit of understeer. Don't know if these are used tyres. I don't have data on Hekaron, hence why his name is down as player. Hekaron crosses the line in a couple of seconds time, and Hekaron goes ahead of Dropbox, ahead of Miguel, ahead of Parker. Spots the braking point for turn 13, gets it across as far to the left before turning into 14. And the Williams makes his way to the line, had the quickest time in Q1. Here's the 7th quickest time here. Statlev for Red Bull crosses the line and only 8th. 26.3. First sector, 17.1. In the middle sector, no one to really compare right now because only Adam is out there on an out lap. And geez, meanwhile, goes up to the line and crosses it for McLaren to go onto the front row provisionally. But Miguel, full commitment is required now, considering he's got that penalty as well. And it is full commitment. 17.4 in the middle sector. James Nice with a purple sector one, 26.1 in the Ferrari. Malakai a 10th down. Oh, traffic! Traffic! That's Dropix in the Alpine, who just was on the racing line there. Miguel, that would have been distracting. But anyway, we'll keep watching. Miguel crosses the line, has that 5-place penalty, goes into 6th position. James Nias seems to be on a cracking lap here, and it's a 17.4 in the middle. Malakai, though, with a 25.9. So he's seemingly found problems. So James Nias won't take the checkered flag, I don't think. It'll be a couple seconds before. And James Nias in 3rd position still, but does improve his lap time. Malakai's not going to be able to do anything. He seems to have lost his front wing. Malakai going into the pit lane now. There's Williams. I think that's Parker actually going into the last corner now. And Parker, green sector's being displayed by all of those out there at the moment, except for the Racing Bulls of Hecaron in the middle sector. Parker crosses the line in 4th place. It's Hecaron goes into 4th despite not the best middle sector. It's Adam who's invalidated. It's going to be Statlev. Jake Fluck is invalidated, I think. Statlev across the line. It's 4th place for him. Jake Fluck won't improve. He'll take the checkered flag, though. It's going to be Dropix to cross the line. It's 6th place for him. Miguel's going in the pit lane. James Nice isn't on a lap. It's Jake Fluck on pole position. Jake Fluck with a first RFC pole position. He'll line up alongside Gilles Van Leuven in the McLaren. James Nice with the best qualifying in RFC of 3rd.